Michael Jackson was offered a deal so big it sounded like a headline. Millions on the table, no negotiations, just a simple yes. The offer came from Prince, and everyone around Michael assumed he'd signed before the ink had time to dry. But Michael didn't look excited when he saw the number. He looked uncomfortable. What happened next had nothing to do with ego, and the real reason will make you cry. It was 1987 in Minneapolis, late at night, the kind of cold that makes even the streetlights feel sharp. Prince's studio was quiet on the outside. No chaos, no paparazzi swarm. Just a guarded door, warm air inside, and that unmistakable feeling that something important was always being made behind those walls. Michael arrived without a caravan. Simple jacket, no stage outfit, no sparkle. He looked tired in a way fame can't hide. Tired from travel, from pressure, from being Michael Jackson everywhere he went. Prince was already inside, pacing like a man who couldn't sit still even when the world was sleeping. He wasn't wearing anything theatrical either, just dark clothes, sleeves pushed up, eyes alert. He greeted Michael with a nod that was half respect, half challenge. "You came," Prince said. Michael smiled lightly. "You invited me." Prince pointed toward the control room. "Listen first," he said, "then talk." A tape rolled, not polished, not finished, but the bones were there. Melody like a confession, drums that hit like a heartbeat, and space in the chorus that felt like it was waiting for a voice to step into it. Michael listened without moving. He didn't tap his foot. He didn't hum along. He just absorbed it like he was reading something written in a language only musicians understood. When the track ended, the room stayed quiet. Prince watched him. "Well?" Michael nodded once. "It's beautiful," he said. "It's heavy." Prince's mouth twitched. "Good. Heavy lasts." Then Prince snapped his fingers at the assistant in the corner. A folder appeared on the table. Clean pages, legal lines, and a number that looked like it belonged to a movie, not a song. Michael's manager, who had insisted on being present for business protection, leaned forward like a starving man seeing food. "Michael," he whispered, This is unreal." Prince didn't act proud. He acted certain. "That's your fee," Prince said, tapping the page. "For one verse, one session, one release." Michael stared at the paper. Not impressed, just quiet. Prince misread it at first. "Not enough?" he asked, sharp. Michael shook his head. "It's not that." The manager tried to jump in. "Prince, he's just—" Michael lifted a hand gently, stopping him. Then he looked at Prince, eyes calm but direct. "Why are you paying me like this?" Michael asked. Prince blinked. "Because I want you on it," he said. "Because your name changes the gravity." Michael didn't flinch. "No," Michael said softly. "That's not the real reason." Prince's jaw tightened. "Don't psychoanalyze me." Michael didn't smile. He didn't play along. He stayed serious. "You're offering money like it's armor," Michael said. "Like if you pay enough, nobody can question the choice." Prince stared at him, annoyed then unsettled. The assistant in the corner stopped moving. Even Michael's manager went silent, sensing something deeper than a contract happening. Prince stepped closer. "And what if it is armor?" he said. "What if I'm tired of people acting like collaboration is charity?" Michael nodded once. "I understand," he said. "But I can't take this." Prince's eyes narrowed. "You can't take millions?" Michael slid the folder back across the table. "I can't," he repeated. "Not like this." Prince's voice sharpened. "So what, you want more control? More credit?" Michael shook his head. "I want less money," he said. That sentence hit the room like a dropped glass. Prince laughed once, short, disbelieving. "That's ridiculous." Michael didn't argue. He just reached into his own jacket pocket and pulled out something small, a folded piece of paper, worn at the edges like it had been opened too many times. Prince glanced at it. "What's that?" Michael unfolded it carefully. It was a drawing, crayon and pencil, a stage, a piano, a crowd. At the top, in uneven handwriting, "Please don't let them close it." Prince's expression shifted. "What is this?" Michael's voice got quieter. "Before I came here," he said, I stopped at a youth music center. Prince didn't respond, but he listened now. There was a kid there, Michael continued, 12 years old. He played me something on a broken keyboard. The keys stuck. The room was freezing, but he played like it mattered. Michael swallowed. They told me they might shut the place down, he said. No funding, no repairs, no second chances, just done. Prince's eyes flicked away for half a second like that hit somewhere personal. Michael looked down at the drawing again. The kid didn't ask me for an autograph, Michael said. He asked me to keep the room alive. A long silence. Then Prince said, guarded, "And?" Michael looked up. "And I told him I'd try," he said. "And if I take millions for a verse tonight, I'll feel like a liar." Prince stared at him. Michael's manager shifted, uncomfortable, ready to drag the conversation back to normal business. But Michael didn't let him. "I can't sing about love and pain and humanity," Michael said, "and then take a mountain of money while a room full of kids loses their only instrument." Prince's face tightened. "So you want me to donate," he said flatly. Michael nodded. "But not for publicity," Michael said immediately. "Not for press, not for headlines." Prince scoffed. "You're asking me to write a check into the dark." Michael's voice stayed steady. "I'm asking you to do it because it's right," he said, "and because you know exactly what it feels like to be a kid who only has music." Prince didn't answer right away. He walked to the mixing console, stared at the blinking lights like they could give him an easier version of this moment. He took a breath through his nose. His shoulders rose and fell once, controlled. Then he turned back. "How much does it need?" Prince asked. Michael blinked. "What?" Prince pointed at the drawing. "How much to keep it open?" Michael hesitated. "I don't know," he admitted. Prince grabbed a notepad and scribbled a number, big enough to make the manager's eyes widen. Michael's manager leaned forward. "Prince?" Prince held up a hand without looking at him. "Don't," he said. Then he looked at Michael. "I'll cover it," Prince said. "The center, repairs, instruments, a year of teachers if they need it." Michael's throat tightened. "You don't have to—" Prince cut him off quietly. "I know," he said. "That's why I'm doing it." The room went still again. But now it was a different kind of stillness, like something heavy had finally been set down. Michael stared at Prince for a moment, then asked softly, "Then what about the song?" Prince nodded toward the mic booth. "You're still singing," Prince said, "but the money stays out of it." Michael didn't smile wide. He just exhaled, like he'd been holding his breath since he walked in. "I'll do it," Michael said, "for the right reason." Prince's voice lowered. "What's the right reason?" Michael glanced at the drawing again. "So that kid doesn't lose his room," he said. Prince nodded once, almost imperceptibly. "Then let's record," he said. They went into the booth, not as rivals, not as headlines, as two artists, tired, brilliant, complicated, standing in the same small room with headphones on, chasing something honest. Michael sang one take, then another. Prince adjusted the arrangement like a surgeon. No ego fights, no theatrics, just work. After a quiet take, Michael stepped back from the mic and said, almost to himself, "I hope that kid keeps playing." Prince, through the talkback, answered without thinking, "He will." When they finished, the assistant brought the contract folder back, now with the fee section removed. Prince signed the donation paperwork instead. Michael watched the pen move, then looked up. "You didn't have to do that," he said. Prince didn't look for praise. "I know," he replied. "That's the point." As Michael left, Prince stopped him at the door. "Hey," Prince said. Michael turned. Prince hesitated, then said the quiet truth he wouldn't say in a crowd. "Thank you for not letting me make it about money." Michael nodded once, eyes soft. "Thank you," he said, "for choosing the room." And somewhere in Minneapolis, a music center that was about to go dark stayed open because two legends decided the most powerful thing in the world isn't a number. It's what you protect when nobody's watching. If this story stayed with you, please like and subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that the greatest deals don't always involve money. Have you ever seen someone choose purpose over profit? Tell us in the comments and hit the notification bell for more untold, documentary-style stories from the world of music.